Welcome everyone. So let's wake ourselves up from a really nice, dreamy, sleepy night. Let's wipe away those cobwebs and start fresh. Get our body moving, get the breath flowing through our body once more so that we're ready, prepared to have a fabulous day. No matter what comes our way, no matter what gets chucked in our way, we will be fabulous today. Let's begin. So, sitting or lying, if you're still lying in bed, no rules here. And just sit and notice, or lie and notice yourself on the bed, on the floor, completely grounded wherever the parts of your body that touches the floor, the bed. If you're sitting, have your spine nice and straight and tall. Palms of your hands gently resting on your thighs. Feel the crown of your head wanting to touch the ceiling, so you're almost lengthening that spine a little bit. Gaze with the eyes down towards your belly or on the floor in front of you, or eyelids still softly closed. And in this position, just notice your breath. Watch the air flowing into your lungs. Notice what happens with your body, which parts of you move, your navel, your chest, your ribs. And then watch that air once more flowing out of your lungs. And what happens to your navel, your ribs, your chest. And just enjoy that gentle rise and fall of your chest or your navel. And then continuing to breathe, we're going to start moving our arms a little bit. So waking ourselves up. So bring your hands into like a cactus shape, I guess. There's a 90-degree angle in your elbows, palms facing forward. And as you inhale, push your hands back up towards the ceiling, shoulder blades closer to each other. Try and lift your chin just a little bit away from your chest, but try not to yank your head back. Let's look after the muscles in the back of our neck. Very gently, and as you exhale, we're going to round our back, bring our forearms together, dig our elbows into our belly. Once again, inhale, palms slightly turned up towards the ceiling, chin slightly up, shoulder blades together, and exhale, rounding over. And continue at your own rate, your own pace. You can keep your eyes closed and just notice what's happening with your body as you're doing this. And one more time. And we'll finish up with our last exhalation. And coming back up to center. Gently resting our hands on our thighs. We are going to slowly, very slowly, place our left hand behind our left hip, right hand on our left knee. Engage our abs. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, turn your chest to the left. And if there's no discomfort in the back of your neck, turn your head to look over your left shoulder. And in this position, just using your breath with every exhalation, see if you can go just a little bit more into your rotation. And then slowly coming out of your rotation, let's go to the other side. So right hand behind your right hip, left hand on your right knee. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, turn your chest to the right, engaging those abs to get you all the way around. And then, if you can, see if you can turn your head to look over your right shoulder. And once again, use your breath with every exhalation. See if you can turn just a little bit more. And slowly coming out of your rotation. Beautiful. So now let us Actually, let's take a nice deep breath in. Stretch your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Notice yourself lengthening your side body. Notice your abs engaging just a little bit more. And then we're going to place our left hand on the floor next to our left hip. Right hand, fingertips are pointing up towards the ceiling and then bending over to the left. Trying to keep your cheek as close to your left arm as you possibly can. So don't drop your head down. Keep your neck nice and long. And in this position, just notice as you inhale, your ribs moving apart, your right ribs. And as you exhale, those ribs coming closer together. And coming back to center, let's go to the other side. So right hand next to your right hip, left hand stretched all the way up to the ceiling. And we're bending over to the right this time. And notice the bend in your left rib cage. Watch your breath into your lungs again and notice what happens to your left rib cage. And as you exhale, notice once more what's happening. And coming back to center. Beautiful. We're halfway there. So next, place your left foot flat on the floor in front of you. Raise your knee up, keeping it bent. We're going to lift our foot up off the floor if we can. If you can't quite reach your foot, don't stress. You don't have to. Just hold the back of your knee for now. And in this position, we're going to try and get our knee as close to our torso as possible. But please remember, shoulders away from you so you're not hunching over. Shoulders away from ears. Spine is still tall and straight. And very slowly see if you can extend your left leg just a little bit. Just warm it up. There's no need to push anything just yet. And bring it in nice and close. If you can, reach your foot. See if you can straighten that leg. And bring it back down. Then taking that foot and placing it on the other side of your right thigh. We're going to place our left hand just behind our left hip. We're going to either hug that left knee closer to our chest by turning our chest a little bit to the left, or in this position, so notice where your body is at. If you start hunching your shoulders, if you start not breathing, then just peel it back, just sitting up nice and tall. Try and keep that posture as much as you can. Otherwise, if you can go a little further on an inhalation, raise that right hand up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring it back down and place it on the other side of your left knee, almost to give you some leverage to turn a little bit more to the left. And in this position, using your breath once more, see if you can, on every exhalation, see if you can just twist your torso just a little bit more by engaging your abs. So we're not using our shoulders, our arms, our neck to get there. We're using our abs, our core. And without moving any part of your body, only your head, slowly turn your head to look to the right. And come out of your rotation. Now let's repeat everything on the other side. So this time, our right foot is on the floor in front of us. We're either going to hold the back of our right thigh and bring that knee in nice and close to our chest, or you can, if you can reach your foot, you can hold that foot. Try and get your lower leg to be parallel to the floor for now. So in this position, we're going to slowly extend that leg, bend it, extend and bend. We're just warming up our muscles now. And one more time, extend, bend, and then bring that right foot on the other side of the left thigh, placing our right hand behind our right hip, and then either hug that right knee a little closer to your chest using your left arm. So you should feel a nice stretch down your backside, down your bottom, and you're turning your chest to the right. So you're either staying here, or remember, watch your posture, watch your breath, what's happening with that. Or on an inhalation, raise that left arm up to the ceiling, and as you bring it down, exhale and bring it down on the other side of the right knee, trying to use it as leverage to turn just a little bit more to the right. And if you can turn your head over your right shoulder, or just look straight ahead. And just notice your breath. So see if you can use your breath to turn your chest just a little bit more. But remember, watch your posture. And then without moving any part of your body, only your head, slowly turn your head to look to the left. And come out of your rotation. Excellent, well done. So let's just finish off with a little bit of breathing exercise. So sitting up nice and tall once again. You can sit easy cross-legged. You can rest your palms of your hands on your thighs. Gaze of your eyes down towards the floor, or eyelids softly closed. And we'll start by just noticing our breath in to our lungs, and that air moving back out again. And in and out. Now we're going to count our breath. So we're going to count it, we're going to have 3 counts in and 3 counts exhale. So we're going to inhale 2, 3, exhale 2, 3, inhale 2, 3, exhale 2, 3. Continue at your own pace, just quietly count those breaths in. Those counts in and counts out. 3 counts in, 3 counts out. And try and make those breaths deep as you possibly can. And now just notice the pauses between those breaths. The pause between your inhalation and your exhalations. And see if you can lengthen those pauses just a little bit more. So either by 1, 2, or 3 counts. So if you're inhaling 2, 3, pause for 1 count or 2 count or 3. Then exhale for 1, 2, 3. Pause 1, 2, 3, and continue that cycle once more. But if you're feeling sick, if you have a blocked nose, you've got a cold, don't force anything. You can just imagine yourself going through the breaths and the counts. And if the pauses are making you feel just a little stressed and it's just not feeling quite right, no need to continue. Don't stress your body out. Take this nice and easy. And then finally, I'd like you to place 1 hand on your belly, 1 hand on your chest, and take a nice, deep, long, slow breath in so that both hands move up at about the same distance, and then exhale so both hands come down to where they started. 1 more time, inhale. And exhale. And let's finish off our practice. Inhale, hands up towards the ceiling. Stretch those fingertips up a little closer. Bring the palms of your hands together. Bring that down to your heart center. Now I hope that's left you feeling just fantastic, ready to tackle that day. Enjoy. And remember these breathing techniques or these little exercises, if you need it during the day, take some time to yourself. Do it. Just do it. Enjoy.